The youngest self-made millionaires. Abby Fleck. In 1993, Abby Fleck became a multi-millionaire at the young age of 8 for her invention called Makin' Bacon. Her invention made it so you could cook bacon in the microwave without having it sit in its own grease. Abby and her family started their own company and got a distribution deal with Walmart to sell Makin' Bacon. Abby went on tour promoting her product, as well as appearing on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Today, Abby is married and living in Southern California, living off her riches. Fraser Doherty. Fraser Doherty is from Scotland and started making jams using his grandmother's recipe at the age of 14. After selling to neighbors and friends, the jams became so popular that he started his own business called Super Jams. He took out a loan after a major supermarket in the United Kingdom wanted to stock his product, and soon after, Fraser became a millionaire at the age of 16. Juliette Brindick. Juliette Brindick was 16 years old when she started her own social networking site called Miss O and Friends, based on some character drawings she made from 6 years earlier. Using her parents for help in web design and business, Miss O quickly became one of the most popular sites for tweens with 10 million visitors per month. The site is worth $15 million and makes money from advertising revenue. John Kuhn. John Kuhn was worth $40 million by the time he was 16 years old with his auto parts business, Extreme Performance Motorsports. What made him so wealthy? Partnering with MTV helps, as he became the go-to company to provide auto parts to the network's various reality shows. He also teamed up with Young Jeezy for a fashion line as well. It is predicted that Kuhn will be worth billions very soon. Maddie Bradshaw. Maddie Bradshaw was dissatisfied with the availability of locker decorations, so she started her own company making locker deco and jewelry using soda bottle tops. In her first year alone, her company, Snapcaps, made about $1.6 million when she was 16 years old. Then, she was featured on the show Shark Tank and got 3 of the sharks to invest and partner with her. Maddie also wrote a book called You Can Start a Business Too. John McGinnis. John McGinnis taught himself web design and started his own business at the age of 14, charging only $15 per website. Because demand for McGinnis's work was so high, he started charging more for his work and people kept buying. Eventually, McGinnis was able to start charging $30,000 per website, and he made his first million by the time he was 16. Dominic McVeigh. Dominic McVeigh was a millionaire by the time he was 15 by selling scooters. The native Londoner began to import scooters from the United States because they were so much cheaper than what was being sold locally. By having the lowest price on scooters, Dominic's business exploded. Then he entered into a partnership with the company Visa, who helped him grow the company so it is now worth £10 million. Tyler Dikman. Tyler Dikman was 10 years old when he got his first computer, which he took apart and studied from the inside out. In 8th grade, Tyler was fixing computers for his teachers and realized he could charge people for fixing computers. After babysitting the child of a Merrill Lynch executive, Malcolm Taft, he was offered an internship and was soon promoted to a full-time job. Then, at the age of 15, he started the company Cooltronics, specializing in PC setup and repair, and his business boomed. He was named a top entrepreneur in Business Week. Robert Ney. 14-year-old Robert Ney became a millionaire in just 2 weeks. How did he do it? Robert was a self-taught coder and created the Bubble Ball game with 4,000 lines of code. Using revenue earnings, Robert made the game available on Apple for free, and in 2 weeks, the game was downloaded by over 1 million people. Robert made $2 million total. Kiowa Kavalvit. Kiowa Kavalvit is the youngest entrepreneur to be on the show Shark Tank and made a huge hit with her invention, Boo Boo Goo, which is a painted-on Band-Aid. Believe it or not, Kavalvit came up with the idea of a painted-on bandage at the age of 4. At the age of 6, she landed a $100,000 investment from one of the sharks, and the product boomed, making the little tyke millions.